Guys, sorry I haven't been around for like the last week or so. I'm just going to talk really briefly about it because it's a really touchy subject for a lot of people. But I'm sure most of you know the referendum on Scottish independence happened last week, and it was a no vote, and I've never been happier in my life. When I woke up on Friday morning, it was like all my Christmases came at once, and it's not over, unfortunately. Yeah, the people who voted yes, or at least a faction of them, are still pushing for independence. They call themselves the 45. We won by a 10% majority to reject independence, but you know, there will always be sore losers and people that don't agree with political decisions, but you know, it's happened. There was a no vote. Most of us have accepted that and are getting on with our lives, and there are people that I will never speak to ever again because just the lead up to this referendum brought out such a hideous side to some people that I've known for years, some I've known my entire life, and I've never seen this side to them before, and it just makes you wonder, how well do you really know people? And I know there are some that I will never speak to again because of this. So suffice to say, in the build up to the referendum, I couldn't make videos. I couldn't even watch videos. I was unable to find distraction from the political tension going on around me, and that is why I didn't make any videos. I physically and emotionally was unable to, and until like most of last week I just had this pit of dread in my stomach. I constantly felt ill. But I think we've made a positive turn, and I hope things will move on progressively and everything will be fine. So enough of my political ramblings. This isn't a politics channel, although I do have some very strong views on politics. But I figured the best video to come back with would be my weekly makeup basket. I will be doing a Project Pan update at the end of this week. Hopefully it'll be up on Sunday. And yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into it. For base, I will be continuing on with my Facefinity. As you can make out, it is definitely making a substantial amount of progress there. It's way down here someplace. Super happy with that. For concealer, I am going to be using the NYX High Def and the Revolution liquid concealer. I finished up the L'Oreal Touche Magique concealer, so I'm going to continue on with these guys, and yeah, I'm enjoying them. For foundation, I'm using a mixture of these two products. The Revlon, that came out weird. The Revlon Photo Ready foundations are both finished. Well, I say finished. As you can see, there is that much product in the end. I can't get to it. I can't get it open, so I'm just calling quits with them. They're too much hassle to bother with, so I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear and the Rimmel Match Perfection foundations from here on out, and I'm still mixing in a little bit of the L'Oreal Lumi Magique primer, and I can't quite see where I am with this, but I know I'm somewhere like down here-ish. I've made quite a bit of progress with this as well. For powder, I'm still using the, well, I'm still setting with the high definition powder from e.l.f., but for travelling around I'm still using the Rimmel powder, which I did end up having to repress. I don't think this will last too much longer, maybe another week or so. So that is that. For highlight, I am still using the, God, I forgot what it's called, By Candlelight MSF. I like this, but I do think it's more of a blush topper highlight. If I was wearing like a stronger coloured blush, this would look really nice over it. It does have a bit too much colour in it for a highlight, but I'm going to continue using it for as long as I can and see what I can do with it, because it seems like some of the veining is coming through and it's coming through really golden, so I think that if I can get some of the darker pink worn away, I can get to more of that golden colour if there is any, and maybe it'll look normal. It doesn't look horrendous or anything, but that's where I am at the moment. Super enjoying that. For blush, of course, I am still using my cream blush every single freaking day I can. As you can see, I'm making a whole load more progress with this. It's got a really nice well in there, and yeah, I'm just trucking on with this little baby. For blush, I am still using the Candid Coral from e.l.f. As you can see, I don't really have too much left of that, but I am going to work in some of the oh, there it is, the 17 blush in Nude. That's what it looks like, because I've been using this blush for 2 weeks straight now, and I just kind of want to change it up just a little bit, so I'm gonna put both of these in. And for bronzer, I'm still working on the Body Shop Honey Bronze bronzer. So yeah, I've made a little bit more progress on it, not too much, but you know, it's fine. For eyeshadow, of course, I'm gonna continue with my 5 Project Pan shadows. That's Dark Brown from NYX, Brown, Taupe, and Silk from NYX. And I actually ended up having to repress my Taupe shadow. It's currently in the middle of drying, so that's why it looks so dark. Yeah, I started wearing away some of the edges, and I didn't feel safe with it anymore, so I just kind of crushed it and repressed it. And then we have Ivory Coast from 17, which I've hit pan on again, so I don't think this will last too much longer. Maybe by the end of October it'll be gone. But I'm still enjoying those. I love the look that they all create. It's a nice sort of go-to look to have every day for work. And I'm still working on the On and On Bronze Colour Tattoo. It doesn't look although there's been much progress, but I see some. I'm sort of working my way along what's at the top edge, because I feel like that would be what dries out first. So yeah, I'm making progress, slow but steady. Other eyeshadows I'm going to put in here are these 3 from Laura Mercier. We have Sparkling Dew, Rosewood, and Merlot. Just a little something different to add in. So yeah. For eyeliners, I am going to continue with these 2 little guys, the Eyeko Skinny in Navy and the little Max Factor black liner. I think I've sharpened this a couple of times. I think I've only got maybe 1 or 2 sharpens left, and then it'll be completely done, and that would be awesome. And lastly, onto lips. I've got 2 lip combos to share with you. One I've been wearing a lot, and this is Tea Rose from e.l.f. It's one of their matte lip creams. It's just this really nice kind of purpley mauve shade. And then on top of that, I've been wearing pink blush from Rimmel, which is why you can kind of see it on top there. But that is pretty much a decent swatch of that. And then I'll put some over top. And that gives you kind of a rough idea what it does. It sort of makes this cooler toned. Oh, I forgot I mentioned I dyed my hair. I was going to say, when I had the blue hair, I was putting the pink down first and then putting Tea Rose on top of it. But now that I have the darker hair, I put the Tea Rose down first and then the pink over the top of it. And it works. I know it sounds, you'd think that either way it would produce the same look, but it really doesn't. The look on top sort of cancels out the tone underneath, and it looks different. Trust me. If I were to put the pink down and then put the purple on top of it, it looks like death. It's not cool. But yeah, I dyed my hair. I kind of got sick of people having a go at me about my hair. I'm not so much on internet or anything. You guys seem to love it. I love it. But I was sick of those just irritating people going, you can't, it's not Halloween, men, and stuff like that. Oh my god, check out that freak across the street. It was getting to be annoying, and I kind of want to blend in for a little while and lose more on, so I dyed my hair this colour. It's called Deep Cherry from Olia. It took 2 boxes to do this much hair because I have really thick hair. Anyways, side note, and for the second lip combination we have the Lip Finity in 160, and this is kind of a really nice sort of terracotta nude, and on top of it I like putting blush from Revlon Colorburst, which looks like this. It just kind of brightens it up a little bit and makes it a little bit more, it brings a bit more pink to it. And then over the top, I've been using the Chanel lip gloss in Petit Peche, which is mostly just a sheer shimmery peach shade. I love it. I'm wearing it just now and my hair keeps sticking to it. I think I put a little bit too much on. But yeah, that is everything that is going to be in my makeup bag. As for like mascaras and stuff, I'll just kind of use whatever comes to hand really. I'm not that fussy about mascaras anymore. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.